কেমিক্যাল মেশিনিং। ইলেকট্রোকেমিক্যাল মেশিনিং এর লিমিটেশন হচ্ছে হাই কন্ডাক্টিভ ম্যাটেরিয়াল, লিমিটেড টু দ্য হাই কন্ডাক্টিভ ম্যাটেরিয়াল। এক্সপ্লেনেশন দেওয়া আছে দেখো, লিমিটেড টু দ্য হাই কন্ডাক্টিভ ম্যাটেরিয়াল, ECM is the most effective for the machining high conductive materials like metals. It may not be suitable for the insulating or the low conductive materials. আমরা টোটাল 100 MCQ ডিসকাশন করবো অ্যাডভান্স ম্যানুফ্যাকচারিং এর উইথ এক্সপ্লেনেশন সহ দেওয়া 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 আছে। ওকে, next question দেখো, what is the parameter is the crucial the controlling the material removal rate in electrochemical machining? ইলেকট্রোকেমিক্যাল মেশিনিং এর হচ্ছে কারেন্ট ডেন্সিটির উপর ডিপেন্ড করে। দেখো কারেন্ট ডেন্সিটি কি রয়েছে, এক্সপ্লেনেশন দেখো, the material removal in the rate ECM is directly influenced by the current density, which is the amount of the electric current per unit area of the workpiece surface. ওকে, নেক্সট দেখো, 16 নম্বর কোশ্চেন, 100টার কোশ্চেনের মধ্যে 16 নম্বরে চলে এসেছে আমরা, হুইচ মেশিনিং প্যারামিটার ক্যান বি অ্যাডজাস্টেড টু কন্ট্রোল দ্য অ্যাকুরেসি অফ দ্য মেশিন ফিচার্স দ্য ইলেকট্রোকেমিক্যাল মেশিনিং। আমরা ভোল্টেজকে চেঞ্জ করতে পারি। ওকে, অপশান এ, ভোল্টেজ চেঞ্জ করতে পারি। ওকে, নেক্সট হচ্ছে 17 নম্বর কোশ্চেন দেখো, the electrochemical machining, what is the typical shape of the machine features? Limited to the straight line, limited to the circular shapes, complex and the integrated shapes, limited to the simple geometry, complex and integrated shape. Explanation দেওয়া আছে দেখো, one of the advantage of the electrochemical machining, it is the ability to the machine to the complex and the integrated shape with the high precision, making it suitable for the producing integrated components. What is the primary mechanism involved in the ultrasonic machining? আলট্রাসনিক মেশিনিং এর প্রাইমারি হচ্ছে মেকানিক্যাল, আমাদের অ্যাব্রাশন থাকে, অ্যাব্রাসিভ জিটকে স্প্রে করা হয় না, অ্যাব্রাসিভ স্যালারি ইউজ করা হয়। সো এখানে অপশানটা দেখো, থার্মাল মেল্টিং, কেমিক্যাল ইচিং, মেকানিক্যাল অ্যাব্রেশন, ইলেকট্রিক্যাল ডিসচার্জ। সো মেকানিক্যাল অ্যাব্রেশন। এক্সপ্লেনেশন দেখো, mechanical abrasion in ultrasonic machining, the primary mechanism is mechanical abrasion. High frequency vibration generated by the ultrasonic waves causes the abrasive particle to impact the workpiece, removing the material through a process of the abrasion. This mechanical action is effective for the machining hard and brittle material. 19 নম্বর কোশ্চেন দেখো, আচ্ছা বলেছিলাম একটু আগে আমি, মোস্ট সুটেবল ফর দ্য আলট্রাসনিক মেশিনিং হচ্ছে ব্রিটেল অ্যান্ড দ্য হার্ড ম্যাটেরিয়াল। ওকে, এখানের মধ্যে তাহলে ব্রিটেল অ্যান্ড হার্ড ম্যাটেরিয়াল কি আছে, রাবার, স্টিল, গ্লাস অ্যান্ড উড। গ্লাসে আমরা ইজিলি মেশিনিং করতে পারি বাই আলট্রাসনিক মেশিনিং। ওকে, এক্সপ্লেনেশন দেখো, ultrasonic machining is particularly effective for the hard and the brittle material, such as the glass, ceramics, and the certain composites. The brittle nature of these materials allows for the efficient material removal through the mechanical action of the ultrasonic vibration. Next, question number 20. What is the role of the abrasive slurry in ultrasonic machining? ম্যাটেরিয়াল রিমুভ করতে হেল্প করে। সো দেখো ইনহ্যান্স দ্য ম্যাটেরিয়াল রিমুভাল। Explanation देखो, abrasive slurry typically a mixture of the abrasive particles and a liquid medium is used in the ultrasonic machining to enhance the material removal. The abrasive particles, when introduced into the gap between these tool and the workpiece, aid in the abrasion process, resulting in the improved machining efficiency. কোন কোশ্চেনটা অসুবিধা হচ্ছে বলবে, সেটা আমি ডিটেলসে একটু বলে দেবো। নেক্সট কোশ্চেন দেখো, আল্ট্রাসোনিক মেশিনিং হোয়াট ইজ দ্য পারপাস অফ দ্য ট্রান্সডিউসার। ট্রান্সডিউসারের পারপাস, কেন ট্রান্সডিউসার ইউজ করি? Okay, ultrasonic machining. What is the purpose of the transducer? Now, to supply the electrical power to generate the ultrasonic vibration to control the abrasive flow. The tool and the workpiece. To generate the ultrasonic vibration. এক্সপ্লেনেশন দেখো, এক্সপ্লেনেশনও দিয়ে দিয়েছি। টু জেনারেট দ্য আল্ট্রাসনিক ভাইব্রেশন, কারণ হচ্ছে দ্য ট্রান্সডিউসার ইন দ্য আল্ট্রাসনিক মেশিনিং ইজ রেসপন্সিবল ফর দ্য কনভার্টিং দ্য ইলেকট্রিক্যাল energy to mechanical vibration. These vibrations are then transmitted to the tool, creating the ultrasonic waves necessary for the machining. Next question দেখো, আমরা টোটাল 100 কোশ্চেন ডিসকাশন করব, তার মধ্যে 22 নম্বর কোশ্চেনে এসেছি আমরা। ওকে, 22 নম্বর কোশ্চেন দেখো, 22, হোয়াট ইজ দ্য প্রাইমারি সোর্স অফ দ্য এনার্জি ইন দ্য LBM, লেজার বিম মেশিনিং? देखो, मेकानिकल एनर्जी, थार्मल एनर्जी, केमिकल एनर्जी, इलेक्ट्रिकल एनर्जी। लेजर बीने আমরা থার্মাল এনার্জি ইউজ করি। এক্সপ্লেনেশন দেখো, those who are new in my channel, please subscribe and like this session, and it is very helpful for your examination tomorrow. Okay, देखो, explanation, laser beam use a highly focused laser beam which primarily generate thermal energy. This intense heat is employed to the metal or the vaporizing the material, allowing for the precision machining. 23 question देखो, what is the advantage using a blast laser in the laser beam machining? Okay, देखो, high precision, faster material removal, reduce heat effective zone, lower equipment cost. এখন নাও এখন তোমরা অ্যান্সার দেওয়ার চেষ্টা করবে কমেন্টে, তার আমি অ্যান্সারটা বলবো। ওকে, ফার্স্ট ইউ ট্রাই টু সে দ্য অ্যান্সার ইন কমেন্ট, দেন আই শো ইউ দ্য কারেক্ট অ্যান্সার। Okay, explanation देखो, placed laser in the LBM result in the shorter exposure times, minimizing the heat transfer to surrounding material and the reducing the size of the heat affected zone, which is advantageous for the maintaining the material integrity. Next question তোমাদের জন্য 24 number question. 24 question দেখো, which of the following materials is not suitable for the laser beam machining? Metal, plastic, ceramics and wood. Anybody answer on the comment? Okay, দেখে নাও, wood, কারণ wood is not used in the laser beam machining. Explanation देखो, laser beam machining is more suitable, commonly used for the material like metal, plastic and the ceramics. Wood is less suitable due to its flammable nature and the potential for the unwanted burning or the charring. Fluid mechanics is one of the best subjects, so those days fluid mechanics is exam is going on, I will give you a top most 90% suggestion. Okay, the 25 number question, what is the term used to describe the removal of material in the laser beam machining by the vaporization without the melting? Abolition, melting, the sublimation, evaporation. Abolition ube যায় না? Abolition refers to the process removing material from the workpiece surface through the vaporization without going through the liquid phase. This mechanism is commonly observed in the laser beam machining. 26 question, किसका किसका कल एग्जाम है एडवांस मैन्युफैक्चरिंग का, प्लीज कमेंट करना. ओके, नाउ 26 क्वेश्चन. 100 क्वेश्चन का अंदर 26 क्वेश्चन ये है, हाउ डज द वेवलेंथ ऑफ द लेजर बीम इफेक्ट द मटेरियल रिमूवल इन लेजर बीम मशीनिंग. देखो, shorter wavelength and the higher material removal. Explanation, see the explanation. Shorter wavelength and the associated with the higher energy levels, leading to increase the absorption by the material and the more efficient material removal in the laser beam machining. 27. In laser beam machining, what is the purpose of the using a focus lens or to reduce the beam diameter? Okay, explanation देखो. Focusing lens are used in the laser beam machining is concentrate the laser beam, resulting in the smaller spot size on the workpiece. This help achieve the higher precision and the resolution in the machining process. 28. What is the electron beam machining, EBM? It is a non-traditional machining process. Okay. Explanation. Electron beam machining is a non-traditional machining process that utilizes high velocity electron beam to remove material from the workpiece. 29. What is the primary purpose of the focusing coil in the electron beam machining? Okay, there, to focus the electron beam on the workpiece. Explanation. The focusing coil is used to concentrate and control the electron beam, ensuring the precise material removal on the workpiece. 30. Okay, which of the following materials is more suitable for the electron beam machining? Electron beam machining for hard material is very suitable. Electron beam machining is particularly effective for the machining hard and the brittle materials like ceramic and the hard materials due to its high energy concentration and the localized heating. Next question, what is the advantage of the electron beam machining over the traditional machining? Higher material removal rates, lower to lower, no heat effective zone, all of the above. All of the above is correct. Okay, explanation देखिए, EVM electron beam machining offers the higher material removal rates, lower to lower and the minimal the heat effective zones compared to many traditional machining process. Question 32 out of 100. Okay, 32 question. What is the role of the vacuum environment in electron beam machining? To reduce tool wear, to prevent the oxidation of the workpiece, to enhance the electron beam generation, to improve the surface finish, to enhance the electron beam generation. Explanation देखें. The vacuum environment in EVM helps to improve the generation and the focus of the electron beam by reducing the scattering of the electrons in the air. Next, question 33. In electron beam machining, what happens when the electron beam strike on the workpiece surface? Material melts and evaporates. Material undergoing plastic deformation. Material become magnetized. Material undergoes chemical reaction. EBM, electron beam machining, material metals and evaporate हो जाए. Okay, explanation देखिए. When a high velocity electron beam strike the workpiece, it imparts the enough energy to melt and the evaporate the material, resulting in the material removal. What is the limitation of the electron beam machining? The limitation is to conductive material. Limited it is used for only conductive materials. Okay. Explanation: electron beam machining is the generally limited to the conductive materials, as non-conductive materials do not conduct with the electron beam effectively. Question number 35. Which parameter is crucial for the controlling the depth of the cut in the electron beam machining? C. Beam voltage. Explanation देखिए. The depth of the cut in EBM, electro beam machining, is controlled by the adjusting the beam voltage, which influence the energy of the electron beam. Question 36. What is the main application of the electron beam machining? Rough machining, high precision machining, surface coating, and the assembly of the electron components. For high precision machining, explanation देखिए. Electron beam machining is widely used for the high precision machining, especially in the application where the accuracy and the minimal heat affected zone are critical. Question 37. What is the flexible manufacturing process? A process that cannot be adapted to change the production requirements. The answer देखिए. A process that can easily adapt to change in the production requirement. Because explanation, flexible manufacturing processes are designed to the easily adapted to the change in the production requirements, allowing for the quick adjustment to the accommodate variation in the product specification, volume, or the design changes. Top 100 question is specially designed for advanced manufacturing process for tomorrow exam. Please carefully listen this question answer. If it is helpful for you, please like and subscribe and share also. Okay, next question. Which of the following is a key characteristic of the flexible manufacturing system? Key characteristic is integration of the computer control and automation, because flexible manufacturing system are characterized by the integration of the computer control and automation, enabling the efficient and rapid adjustment in the production process. What is the primary advantage of the flexible manufacturing process? It is adaptability to the changing production requirements. এটা easily adapt হতে পারে changing production জন্য. The primary advantage of the flexible manufacturing process is its ability to easily adapt to changing the production requirements, allowing for the increased agility and the responsiveness to market demands. Market demands অনুযায়ী it can easily change. Okay. देखिए next question. Which type of the manufacturing process is known for the producing a wide variety of the products with minimal setup time? Flexible manufacturing, इसीलिए तो flexible manufacturing है ना. Explanation देखिए. Explanation: flexible manufacturing process excel at the producing a wide variety of the products with minimal setup time, making them suitable for the customized or the variable production requirements. What is the role automation play in a flexible manufacturing system? It enhances the adaptability and the responsiveness. Automation in a flexible manufacturing system plays a crucial role in enhancing adaptability and the responsiveness by the enabling quick and the precise adjustment to the production process. What is the CNC stand for the context of the machining? Everybody know that the control computer numerical control, CNC, full form of the CNC. CNC stand for the computer numerical control, which refers to the automated control of the machining tool. Out of 50 100 question number 43, what is the primary function of the CNC machining? It is automated machining. Explanation: the primary function of the CNC machining is to be performed the automated machining tasks such as the cutting, milling, drilling, or additive manufacturing with precision and the accuracy. Question 44. What is the advantage of the CNC machining over manual machining? Advantage of CNC machining over manual machining is faster production speed. Explanation: CNC machining offers the faster production speed compared to the manual machining, as it is the automated and the can execute the complex tasks with the high precision and the efficiency. Next 45. What does the CAD CAM stand for the context of the CNC? CAD CAM context for the computer aided design and the computer aided manufacturing. Computer aided design or the computer aided manufacturing stand for the CAD and the CAM involve the using the computer software for the designing and the manufacturing process, including the Next question. Which classification of the CNC machining tools is based on the control strategy that continuously compares the actual position with the commanded position using the feedback device? We use the feedback device in the closed loop control. Okay, explanation देखिए closed loop control in the closed loop system feedback device like encoders monitors the actual movement and thus send signals back to the controller, which makes the correction to minimize the error, thereby ensuring the higher accuracy and repeatability. Question 47. In CNC machining, what is the primary function of the servo motor? To provide the high torque, precise movement, and the speed control in the closed loop system. Okay. Servo motors are feedback from an encoder to precisely control the position, speed, and the torque, which is crucially high performance CNC machining. Question 48. Which component converts the electrical command signals from the control into the mechanical rotary motion that drives the axial slide? एक्सलाइड स्लाइड का ड्राइव होते हेल्प करे ड्राइविंग मोटर বা স্টেপার or servo. Explanation: drive motor বা stepper or the servo, these drive motors are the actuators that receive the electrical signals and converts them into the rotational motion. Question 50. Out of 100 আমরা চলে এসেছি কোশ্চেন নাম্বার 50. The question number 50 দেখো, what type of encoders measures the linear position directly without the relying on the rotation of the ball screw? Okay, it's a linear encoder. Explanation: like linear encoder, a linear encoder is attached directly to the machining slide on the table and the readers the position along a fixed scale, providing a highly accurate measure of the actual slide position. Okay, question 51. The primary advantage of the CNC machining central over a standard CNC milling closing the, here we get that automatic tool changer by ATC and the tool magazine. Okay, explanation देखिए the defining further of a machining center is the ability to automatically switch between the multiple tools, employing it to complete the various operation, milling, drilling, tapping in a single setup. Okay. Next question 52. Based on the motion type, a machine that can control the tool's position along a path defined by a series of programmed points is known as point to point continuous path countering machining. Explanation: this machining, like CNC millings and lathes, can control the feed rate and the tool position simultaneously along the two or more axes to generate the complex curve and the contours. Question 53. What is the device commonly used to the work holding and the CNC turning center? Three jaw or four jaw chuck. Explanation: three jaw and the four jaw chuck, the turning centers, lathe spin, the workpiece, and the chucks are the standard device used to the clamp cylindrical or the round workpiece onto the spindle. We also see the chuck in our mechanical lab. Then question 54 out of 100. Okay, the machine 0 point is in a CNC system is machine 0 refers that a fixed reference point established by the machine tool builder. Okay, a fixed sorry, a fixed reference point established by the machine tool builder. Machine 0 is the permanent origin point of the machine's coordinate system, which cannot be changed by the program or the operator. It is set up by the machine builder. Next question. What is the primary drawback of the using the pure open loop control? There is no feedback devices now. In closed loop device we get that feedback device. So option 3, no way to detect or compensate for the position errors, no feedback. Explanation: no way to detect or the compensate for the position errors, no feedback. Open loops systems send the commands but do not verify that the desired movement occurred, leading to potential inaccuracies if slippage or external force interfere. Question 56. Which type of the tool changer storage system maximize the number of tools that can be stored in CNC machining center? Okay. Random access chain type magazine. Explanation: a random access chain type magazine. The chain type magazines can store a large number of tools and allow the ATC matlab ATC matlab automatic tool changer to select any tool randomly without having to cycle through all the tools sequentially. Question 57. The tool offset function in CNC programming is used to compensate देखिए difference in the physical length and or the diameter of the cutting tool. The tool offset allows the programmer to use a common tool reference point regardless of the actual tool size, which is measured and stored in the machine control. Question 58. Which axis is typically in rotational axis around the Z axis in the 5-axis CNC machining center? C axis, because standard axis naming the conventional defined ABC and the rotational axis around the X, Y, Z and the respectively. 59. The main benefits of CNC machine having a fixed headstock and moving table design is better rigidity and the stability for having cutting. Okay. Now, by fixing the headstock spindle assembly, the structure is inherently more rigid and only the workpiece on the table moves, which is advantageous for the large heavy workpiece. Question 60 out of 100. 60 नंबर क्वेश्चन पे चला है 100 क्वेश्चन के अंदर. ओके, ऑल द बेस्ट एवरीबॉडी फॉर टुमारोज एग्जाम. Question 60. Which work holding method is ideally situated for the holding large rectangular workpiece on a CNC machining center and allowing the multiple sides to be machined in one setup? আমরা টম বোস্টেন ফিক্সচার লাগাতে ইউজ করতে পারি. উই ইউজ টম বোস্টেন ফিক্সচার. A Tom Boston fixture is a block with the multiple mounting face, like a Tom Boston, that mounts to the rotary table, allowing the many parts or the multiple sides of a large part to be presented to the spindle without the manual recamping. Question 61. In CNC turning, the G code G71 is typically used for the rough turning can cycle. G71 rough turning can cycle. Okay. 62 হচ্ছে M06. What is the M code? M06 signify in the CNC program. M06 mean the tool change command. Tool change command M06 in standard miscellaneous function code that initiates the automated tool changer sequence to replace the current tool with the one specified by the T codes. Out of 163 question, G code G02 is used for the which type of the tool movement? For tool movement, use the linear circular interpolation clockwise. Circular interpolation clockwise. G02 03 হচ্ছে G03 is the circular interpolation counterclockwise. Linear rapid transverse হচ্ছে G00. Linear interpolation G01. 64. The parameter defined as the tool's feet rate in CNC program block. C. F word. The F word specifies the rate of the movement of the cutting tool feet rate, usually units like the mm per minute or the inch per revolution. Here we stop the live stream, and next part 65 to 100 question we discuss the more tomorrow morning, early morning. Okay, thank you. For next session, please subscribe.